home to more than 34,000 people and spans across 4,000 acres of land.
From ancient farmlands and fish ponds to a modern-day shopping mall, everyone's heard of it, but how much do you really know about Kaneohe and when it became the town it is today?
KITV4's Brenton Awa explores the Kaneohe of old in our Where You Live segment.
Nourished by the Ko'olau Range lies Kaneohe, one of 11 ahupua'a in the Ko'olau-Poko region, spanning Kualoa to Makapu'u. Once considered the breadbasket in times of drought on the leeward side, with food hauled around or carried over this ridge. The vai, or water, still saturates the aina here.
Its mana is so rich in the soil, in the water, in the bay, in the plants that grow here, in the people.
A prized treasure that caught the eye of Kamehameha the Great.
Looking down on Kaneohe from Nu'uanupali, he would have seen flowing streams from the mountains to the ocean. He would have seen farmlands that stretched from the base of the mountain all the way to the shore. And he would have seen dozens of fish ponds ringing the bay.
Today, the mailing address of Kaneohe includes Ahupua He'ea, Kahalu'u, Waihe'e, Waiahole, and several others, which begs the question, where you live? Kaneohe. Debatable depending on whether you're following the Hawaiian Land Division or the modern zip code. And then there's the division of the town itself. This is Kaneohe today, crowded with homes and shops. And this, the same place back in 1879. No roads, just a mill and farmland. That was much of Kaneohe back then. This Kapunahala neighborhood was once occupied by lo'i before being converted to rice fields. Just up the road, the Haleko neighborhood was filled with cattle dairies. And just down the hill, Keapuka is now home to the Ho'omaluhia Botanical Gardens. Nearby, the Kaneohe Kailua Dam, built after the floods in the 1960s, ripped through this subdivision.
The rain was in the mountain, not in the town. They lost a few ladies.
Kaneohe is also steeped in Hawaiian history. These homes in Kawai'Iwai were built just below an ancient heiau, believed to date back to the 12th century. And in Waikalua, what is now Kaneohe Beach Park, was once the site where 4 chiefs made peace and spared a bloody war in these waters from taking place. Historically, Kaneohe was a very poor town. To help, the Yim family opened their first market right next to what is now Ben Parker Elementary, and currently the Kaneohe Medical Building. The Yims owned 8 buildings today, but times weren't always this comfortable.
We bought a 10.5 truck to go haul all these things on the dangerous Pali Tunnel.
Evans Yim says he's lucky to be alive after all those trips over the gateway to and from his town. Now he gets to enjoy the fruits of his labors.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. But we did this all for the people of Kaneohe.
Perhaps one of the most memorable places in Kaneohe sat at the corner of Lilipuna Road and Kamehameha Highway back in the 1960s, where Honey's Cafe was the go-to watering hole, and where Don Ho's career got its start after he took over the family business. As Kaneohe grew, so did its technology. This song, titled Kaneohe Hula, was composed just after the town turned its lights on, getting electricity for the first time. Now, many say this town is thriving.
Everything about Kaneohe is special. I mean, you get everything you want here. You got the ocean, you got the mountain, you got the land to plant, you got the homes, which is expensive nowadays.
But even as things change, others remain. At Paipai'o He'ea, an ancient fish pond, volunteers are rebuilding the past to serve the future.
For us, it's really a mission of getting the people that live here more connected with their surroundings and their environment and their ecosystem, so that we can make the most informed decisions for our future.
That's a glimpse of Kaneohe, where many agree the lights still shine bright, preserving its past, savoring the present, and preparing for generations to come. In Kaneohe, Brenton Awa, KITV4 News.
Beautiful story.
Wow, I love this whole series because you really get to know things on a much deeper level.
Especially, I come from leeward side of the island, so it's great to learn things I don't even know about our island.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece there.
And, you know, there are several stories just behind the meaning of the name Kaneohe.
But we're not going to tell you now. To find out how the name came to be, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow to KITV4 Morning News. Wake up early for that.